Hello learners, welcome back to my YouTube classes. This is Kavya Chijjeri here with a SSLC model science question paper along with the answers for your upcoming exams, that is 2025-2026. So for each detailed question and answers, stay till the end. Again, if you're new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe and do comments also. So let's get started. So 18th question is, write the structural formula of an unsaturated carbon compound containing 4 carbon atoms and a ketone functional group. So they are mentioning two things here. 3 things, that is 4 carbon atoms, it should involve ketone functional group and it should be unsaturated carbon compound. So before going to the answer, there are two types, that is saturated and unsaturated. Okay, saturated compounds contains only single bond. When it comes to unsaturated carbon compounds, they contain double or triple bonds. Understood? So it should have ketone group. So what is the representation of this ketone group? So ketone functional group will be like this. So where it is attached to 2 carbon atoms on the either side. So they are asking a carbon compound having 4 carbon atoms. As you can see here, so this is a best example which has 4 carbon atoms. So one double bond in this, that is it makes unsaturated. So it has ketone group also. So the name of this structural formula is but 3N2-one. So what does this mean? But 3N2-one. So as we all know, it contains 4 carbon atoms, means here it is a butane. So here there is a double bond. So we can't call it as butane, it is butene. Where that double bond is there, it is in the 3rd carbon. Means that is why we are writing but 3-ene. There is a double bond. 2-one means, so the 2nd carbon atom has the ketone functional group. So in this sense, its name is butanol. Okay, so this is the best example for the unsaturated unsaturated carbon compound with the 4 carbon atoms. So as you can see, so this is the formula. I can write CH3 CO CH double bond CH2. So these are the things you should remember, that is ketone group as well as unsaturated bond. So let's go to the next question. The main answer the following questions, which has 3 questions of 2 marks each. 19th question is, draw the diagram of arrangement of apparatus used to show the reaction of zinc granules with the dilute sulfuric acid and label the hydrogen gas bubbles. So as you can see here, we are taking a conical flask. So we are adding some zinc granules inside it. Zinc granules, so these are the zinc granules. So once adding zinc granules, we are adding dilute sulfuric acid. So this is a dilute sulfuric acid. Once these zinc granules react with the dilute sulfuric acid, they create one product, that is zinc sulfate. Zinc sulfate. So whatever the hydrogen gas is there, no, it is liberated in the form of bubbles, gas bubbles. So as you can see here, these gas bubbles are delivered through the delivery tube. Again, there is a soap solution. Through this soap solution, these gas bubbles are collected as a bubbles inside the jar. So how to know whether they are gas bubbles or not? So once you hold the flame near that, no, so these bubbles will pop up with a sound. Okay, again they will burn so fast. That is the justification we can give. So understood this answer? So let's go to the next question. 20. Question number 20. So which has A and B part. Let us see the A part. Name the salts responsible for the hardness of the water. Here there are 2 types, permanent hardness and temporary hardness. The salts that contribute to temporary hardness are calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate. And the salts which contribute to water for the permanent hardness are calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate. So the answer will be like this. The salts responsible for the hardness of water are calcium and magnesium salts, such as calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate, so for the temporary hardness of water, and calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate for the permanent hardness of the water. Next one, B question. Write the name of the molecular formula of the simplest hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon in the sense the compound which has hydrogen and carbon combination. Okay, so the simplest form of hydrocarbon or the simplest hydrocarbon is methane. Okay, so as you can see here, methane, which has one carbon atom and four hydrogen atoms attached to it. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Yes, so our next question is that is 21st question. Draw the diagram to the arrangement of the apparatus used in the electrolytic refining of copper. So we are refining the copper through the electricity, with the help of electricity, and label cathode. So as you can see this experimental setup, so there is a solution, that is copper sulfate electrolyte solution. So what happens, once the electricity is passed, the impure copper present at the anode is removed from this anode, and it is dissolved to the cathode, and it is taken to the cathode, that is pure copper is taken to the cathode, and remaining whatever the waste or impurities like silver, gold, so they will be collected here as anode mud. So they told us to label cathode. So this is the cathode or else this is the electrode which is connected to the negative end of the battery. Understood?